What happened? I know you're not finna act crazy. Oh shucks, something is going on.
Welcome back to the Christina Lockett Show. I am your co host, Lady Kazee. And before I go any further, I definitely have to give a shout out to Southeast Community Church for allowing us to be here to interview with the cast of Unfinished Business. I want to give a shout out to the pastor, Pastor Thurman H. West, who is the senior pastor. So we definitely appreciate being here and allowing us to come into your place of worship to do these interviews. I am here with one of the cast members of Unfinished Business. Please introduce yourself and tell us your character name.
My name is Chris White, and I will be playing. What's my character
Did you
name?
forget your
Marcus. I'll be playing Marcus.
Oh my God!
No, I was just testing y'all.
Okay,
You know,
okay,
I was
okay.
just testing y'all to see if
You
y'all was
know,
paying attention.
I'm like, did you get confused? Like,
You know,
is the character getting to you?
you know, I thought I was him for a minute. I did.
Okay,
I
Well,
did.
tell us a little bit about Marcus.
So Marcus, without telling y'all too much, he's going through a thing that a lot of people are gonna be able to relate to. So I hope y'all come out and watch that because the things that he goes through um, are gonna tell a story and hopefully help deliver some people from that same situation. So I don't want to tell y'all too much. Just know you'll be able to pull from him.
He's keeping, giving you just enough to
Yeah.
grab your attention.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, how does your character relate to you in real life, or does it?
You know, that's good. That's a good question. He relates to me because everybody has seasons, right? I can relate to him
Okay.
because everybody has seasons, and I can remember a season where I felt and went through some of the things he went through,
Okay.
but God.
Okay.
So I'm here to tell a story through him, June 26th.
Okay. Now, is this your first play, or are you a seasoned
No, they
veteran?
probably would call me seasoned. I've been
Okay.
acting for about 3, 4 years now. This is my second Miss Annie Productions, so AWJ Productions.
Okay.
So
And so, outside of acting and doing this type of work, what do you
yeah,
do?
I'm a serial entrepreneur.
Okay. I love
Yeah,
it.
I run a gym. I run a food service. I got a
Yes.
restaurant. You know, I do music.
I love it. Multiple sources
Yeah,
of
moving
income. I
around,
love
moving
it. I
around.
love it.
Yes, ma'am.
How has the pandemic, or has it affected you, not just in your real life, but how do you think the pandemic has affected the seriousness of what your play is bringing to the audience?
I think the best way I can answer that is it made me appreciate the people in my life more.
Okay.
And that's with everything.
Mhm.
So that's the
Mhm.
best way I can wrap that answer. I
Okay.
appreciate everything in life a little bit more.
Well, I definitely can attest to that.
Yeah.
I think the pandemic was an eye opener for so many people for so many reasons. And truly, I hear a lot of people say that it was the worst thing ever. But I do believe also that can be the case. But I also believe it shed light and opened up avenues for people that otherwise would not have taken that leap of faith.
Yep.
And so, yeah. Well, I definitely want to thank you for taking the time to interview with us. I am looking
Thank you for
forward
having me.
to Marcus
Oh,
on
you gonna love
stage.
it.
I
You
know
gonna
you're
love
going
it.
to do well.
Thank you.
Thanks, you guys. Come on in. Come on in. Please introduce yourself and tell us your character name.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Powell, and I'm playing the role of Gigi.
Okay, Gigi. Tell us a little bit about Gigi. Is she a serious character? Um, more
She's
relaxed?
more kind of like, I would say, more suspicious,
Okay.
in suspense.
Okay, so she's
Um,
suspenseful.
yeah, she's
Never know what
suspenseful.
to expect with Gigi.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now, is this something challenging for you? How comfortable were you with playing this character?
At the beginning, it was challenging for me because I was trying to get to know my character,
Hmm.
but now I'm starting to find myself being Gigi
Hmm.
in so many ways,
Okay.
just
So when you
in
go
life
when you go home at night, are
experiences.
you Gigi? Do you
Pretty
find
much,
yourself?
yeah, I have to wind
and
down.
I kid about that, but how difficult is it to separate your real life from your character?
do it all day anyway. It's a personality thing.
Absolutely.
You deal with different people. You can be Gigi throughout the day and realize, okay, let me snap back. Tracy,
Absolutely. Okay, and I know that the play talks about mental illness. Can you personally relate to that, or how has that whole
Wow, yeah, that's a
message?
good question. Um, it does relate to mental illness, and I really haven't been around too much mental illness, but it has taught me ways of how to deal with others that have
Mhm.
it
Mhm.
and
That's
how to
important.
approach
That's
them,
important.
and what to say, the words that won't trigger, so much. But yeah, it's definitely an eye opener.
Well, Miss Gigi, I definitely thank you for gracing us
Yeah.
and taking the
Can't wait to
opportunity
show
to
y'all who Gigi really
interview.
is on June 26th. Come see the show.
Absolutely. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you. Come on in. Come on in. We have this
Hello.
lovely right
Hi.
here. Please take an opportunity to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit
Sure.
about your character.
All right. My name is Terry Berry. Hello, everyone. And my character is Aunt Lou. Aunt Lou is feisty.
Okay.
Aunt Lou is assertive.
Okay.
Aunt Lou is bossy because she's a boss in her world.
And
she's that
your
auntie.
personality.
Actually, I am a little bossy.
You can't deny it.
And I am a straight shooter. I'm very straightforward. So it wasn't hard for me to tap into my character.
Okay.
And Lou is that auntie. She just wants everything to be put out on the line.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Okay.
Whatever I've done, that's my past. I don't live there no more.
Okay. Okay.
And she just wants to kind of run everybody.
Okay.
All their business and her business is off limits.
Okay, so she's in everybody else's Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
you don't
we
know
get
her
it.
flavor.
We don't know her flavor. So how has this role, inspired you or changed you personally in real life?
How has Aunt Lou changed me or inspired me? Maybe sometimes I am a little assertive. I'm a straightforward type person, but it has to be one of those issues where you invite me in.
Okay.
Aunt Lou is the type of character you don't have to invite her in. She's just going to tell you just how she sees it. And so maybe it has given me a little bit more courage sometimes. You have to pick your audience and know who you can approach like that.
Absolutely.
But just to bring it out real to the front, keep it real, keep it 100 and tell it like it is.
Okay. Now on a lighter note, are you an entrepreneur? What do you do outside of acting?
Outside of acting, I'm a singer. I'm a professional singer at
Okay.
TL Berry Ministries. I am a praise and worship leader here at this church, Southeast Community Church.
Okay.
I'm a hairstylist. I'm a licensed insurance agent.
We love it. We love it.
Yeah, I have a lot of
We love
entrepreneurial
it.
ventures going on. So God is good.
Okay, can you let us in on a little secret?
Yes.
You mentioned that you are a singer.
Yes, I am.
Will you be singing in the play?
I will. I know will bless you with something. She definitely will.
Well, we are excited. I'm even more excited now.
I am too.
Definitely going to be here. I've already purchased my ticket.
Hey,
so
we will see you
I'm
June
excited.
26th at the Stafford Convention Center at 5 o'clock. Doors open at 4:15. Don't be late.
There you have it right there. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I love it. Come on in. Yes. So y'all, I'm looking at you right now. And I know your character don't bring it. I know it is. Okay. Tell us your name and then tell us your character.
I'm Justin Oliver and my character's Coco.
See, I already knew. Coco, with a name like Coco. What you doing in this play? Tell us about Coco.
Coco, he's kind of the funny, wannabe playboy, slick,
See?
and good friend of Marcus.
Okay. See, so Coco and Marcus up to no good.
All right. You gotta see more of that, know what's going on.
Well, let me ask you, does your character in any way relate to you in real life?
I would say so. He's goofy. I'm goofy. And I think, but that also kind of belies another side of him too.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, you gotta come and be able to watch and see what that side look like.
Absolutely. From your own personal perspective, the play talks about mental illness and bringing it to the forefront. Have you personally had your dealings with mental illness or anyone,
Yes,
close to you?
I've definitely had, some family members who have dealt with mental illness, depression, manic depressive, bipolar, all of those things. I think in some instances we all kind of deal with it ourselves, even myself. So it's just like sometimes it's taboo amongst our people.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely. So, in some way, did this play, you know, bring up some emotions for you,
mhm.
or was it more so you were glad that it was being brought to the forefront?
I would say it's a combination of both. Yeah, it's definitely going to bring the emotion out of you. You can't do something like this. You can't even act in this
Right.
play without it touching you in some manner like that, without you identifying it to something within your life or
Absolutely.
somebody you know. Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're gonna laugh, we're gonna cry, we're
Mhm.
gonna do a little bit of it
Oh,
all.
it's just gonna be a little bit of everything. I'm telling you.
Well, okay, tell us one more time, our listening audience. Tell us where, when, what time.
Hey, June 26th, is it?
25th.
5 p.m. Because I might be late on June 27th. 5 p.m. Stafford Convention Center is going down, and definitely you about to have a good time. Let's go get it.
All right now. Well, thank you so much for taking the opportunity to
Thank you.
just, interview with us and let us know a little bit about you
Mhm.
as well as your character. We
Much
really
appreciated.
appreciate it. Thank
Thank you.
you. Hey guys, we will be right back.
I had already put stop.
She didn't even let me talk.
You thank
Nice
y'all.
meeting
I'm
everybody.
gonna
Thank you so
I'm gonna put the
much.
YouTube links in our group.
Okay. I am